It's 100%, crazy. And it's more so just the way that the game. I mean, we scored 37 points. It has nothing to do with the objective of a game is to score points, and when you score 37 points offensively, typically you're doing something right. And just the way that we were able to come off the ball, and that was just the way the game broke down. We didn't have, I think we only ran like 50-some plays. So it wasn't like we had the ball a ton of times. We were able to score points, and we were able to score them fast, and we were able to kind of keep them off balance with what we were doing in the run game. So if it's not broke, don't change it.
How much more do you appreciate the second time around being back in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it's just to understand how hard it is to get to this moment. I was talking before. It's like the 2011, 13, or 11, 12, and 13. I thought those years were kind of just going to go on for the rest of my career. We had a great coaching staff, great team, and then kind of went away really quick. And just understand how hard it is to get here into this moment. And a lot of different coaching changes, a lot of different close friends that I've played with that have come and gone, and just happy to be back here in this moment in the 13th year. And you understand how special it is, and all the hard work that it takes to get here.
Yeah, I know you thought about retiring, obviously. Kyle Shanahan and Lynch come on board. You come back. You have played for a lot of different coaches. How would you describe this coaching staff, and how good do you think they ultimately will be?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They've not only from the top with Kyle and John, but just the staff that Kyle put together. It's a really talented bunch. From the top down, everybody has a real understanding of what we're trying to do offensively, and it's really special to be around every single day. And I think just Kyle being here and just kind of building from the ground up as far as the people that they brought in, the people they wanted to draft. It's just been cool to see, and really just like a foundational change of culture. And I've heard Kyle describe culture as the people that you have in the building and who they are as human beings day in and day out. That's what the culture is at the football team. And so they brought in guys that really care about football and want to win and work every single day. And that's what got me excited about playing for them. Back then, 2017 when they got here, and it's what still keeps me excited. Now.
You're one of the veterans. How important is the transition now from last night's fun, just enjoying the moment, soaking it all into now shifting and locking in on the game?
Yeah, I think one of the things that's been great is that the Super Bowl now is 2 weeks. I think back in the day, what was it like? 15 years ago or something, they changed it. So you get that 2 weeks, you get a week of preparation back home, with no real distraction, back in your facility. And then this is more of just, the 10 guys that are, it's the media stuff. Really, that's the only thing that's different, It's still practice, still work week. We're going to be in the team hotel. I think that's nice for us, too, is that we've done this already. I think it's our third time that we've done a week-long trip somewhere in a hotel. So we're used to this kind of schedule. I think we've gone 2-0 when we've done this. We did it before the New Orleans game. We did it before the Bengals game. And, it's just kind of something that we've done all year, and it's the same exact schedule.
Joe, when does it shift this week for you guys? Once the obligations are finished on Thursday, how does Friday and Saturday?
I think Friday, it's exactly the same. It's kind of a cliche to say, but it's just another game, but it really is. You got to go through that, mental process. It's still football. The preparation that you've done the whole entire season, the reps that you've gotten, and how you prepare, and everything that you go through during the week, is going to carry you through these games. And last week is a huge game, NFC Championship game to get to this moment. And guys that approached it the same exact week, or the week the exact same as they had the whole entire year. So, I think you just get by this media stuff, and the obligations is really the only thing that's different for us. And then you gotta, I think it's gonna be nice too, because you have that 3 days before you gotta get locked in and be with the team and go through all your different cues that we've had. And it's kind of one of those times where you're just kind of waiting for the game to get here.
If you had to flip the script on your defense, what would give you the most concerns? Your offensive line, you look at what you guys accomplished on the defensive line.
Our defense line, the fronts, everybody, I think our defense is just animals. Going against them in training camp was a lot of fun, and it was also very stressful, because how talented those guys are up front. And then the speed and the power that they all play with, and they can line up all over. They have different combinations as far as defensive linemen of where they want to line up and the games they want to run. And it's a huge challenge, and we've seen it all year. We've seen really talented offensive lines go against them and not do well. So it's they're definitely a handful to deal with.
Last thing is, could you ever imagine having a female coach on your you've been in the league for 13 years.
Yeah, no, I definitely could, and I think it's really awesome that we're going to that. We're getting to that. We're including every single person, and football is the world's game, and it's I think the best game in the world.
What does she bring to your team?
Oh, she's awesome. Katie is every single day just a knowledge base of our offensive system, what we're doing. She has a ton of energy and excitement every single day. She's very prepared. She's awesome to be around, and I think the coolest thing is that no one treats her like, hey, this is our female coach. Everybody just is. She's definitely a respected and vital part of our coaching staff, and everybody treats her as such.
What do you think of this? What do you think?
What type of leader is Jimmy on the field?
Yeah, he's unbelievable. I mean, the guy's cool, calm, collected. The guy he's very prepared the way he works. Nothing really phases him. We could be up by 21 or we could be down by 10. He's the exact same guy in the huddle. He inspires confidence in guys, and I think we're really lucky to have a guy like that, leading our football team.
What do you think of the narrative, though, that he's a manager of games? Patrick Mahomes can go out and win it and use his arm, but Jimmy can't.
Jimmy's going to do whatever it takes to win the game, and we've seen that time and time again. We've had a lot of games, if you go through our whole entire season, where we really had to lean on him to win the game for us, and he's come through all the time. And the guy's clutch, and the guy's, I think because of what I just said about him just being inflappable, the exact same person every single rep. I think that's where we have confidence in him, because he's really that guy, and we have a ton of confidence in what he does at the quarterback position.